All right, I am prepping this bed today. I'm prepping it to plant potatoes and onions. And I'm gonna start by removing all of this existing weed barrier that's been here since last season. Hi. You're pretty. I'm doing more crop rotating this year, so as you can see, I've switched the direction that the rows have been going, and that's part of my crop rotating process. Okay, it's super windy outside, but I'm planting potatoes today. Potatoes, onions, and possibly golden beets if I can find room for them. This is a no-till bed. All my beds are and have been for the last couple years. And so there's already a lot of wood chips out there, and I've already laid out the weed barrier that I'm going to plant the potatoes in between. And so I've already laid out all my rows. So I think I'm gonna grab a hoe and hoe out those wood chips first, and then use my little spade. I'm gonna use this little spade to like dig out a divot, not super deep, enough to get me some soil. And then I'll lay my potatoes in that divot, and then I'll cover them back up with any of the soil I dig up, maybe a little more. I like to put a handful on top of each potato, even though I'm using the deep straw method, which is like, I don't know if that's what it's called. It's like you just use a lot of straw. I don't know if there's like a name for it. You basically just like, a lot of people will just put the potato on the ground and put like 4 to 6 inches of straw on top of it. That's it. And then as it grows up, add a little more straw. I like to put a little soil on top of the potato because we live in such a windy climate that sometimes the straw blows off. So I feel better if I just have like a plop of soil on top of each potato before I put the deep straw, or whatever it's called, 4 to 6 inches of straw on top. Okay, so let's go start digging with a hoe and then a spade and then our hands. New bucket. New bucket. Plant these onions in this section here next to the potato. All I have this year is yellow and white because the red ones at the store looked kind of funky, so I just got yellow and white. This year I also have bunching onion seeds that I'm gonna start somewhere, wherever I can find room. Put the root side down. There's a root side and a top. Put the root side down. I plant them pretty close too because you can thin them out and eat them. rotten. Sometimes they'll be squishy and I just toss those. And then you get volunteer onions. Just a handful. Throw the squishy ones. I'm doing all yellows in this row and all white ones in this row. Look at these antlers. Antlers I found in the straw bale I was using. All right, this garden is as planted as it can get right now. This row here, whoop, it's got a little curve. It's gonna be okra. This is all potatoes that I just planted, 5 rows of potatoes. These are the 2 rows of onions I planted. These 2 are staying open for hot peppers. When they're ready, they're in the greenhouse now, and this will also be okra. All right, that's all I have for this bed. Thank you guys for watching